guys, Badminton Becky, an American living and playing badminton in China, and we've got two problems today. Problem number one, I haven't played badminton in weeks and weeks and weeks. I got bronchitis, I got the flu, feverish, runny nose, cough came back, and then when I was recovering from that, I got my tooth pulled. And after this competition, I'm running to the dentist to get out my stitches. Like, that just happened. Problem number two, I, as a foreigner, can't enter the normal group. Competitions in China are arranged by age, not by skill, because amateur players, we don't have like official skill levels. I cannot play with my age group. I have to play in the Gongkaiju. It's the open group. It's the group with no restrictions, which is for pro players and foreigners. I'm literally in a group with pro players. There's only 8 teams, so there's only 16 people in this open pro group, and my partner's a total stranger, so we don't have much hope, but we do get to play 3 games. And maybe if we're lucky, I don't know, we'll see. Okay, let's go. It's a brand new court, let's see. My la la dui. Yay. They have a drone in an indoor court. Never seen that before. Indoor court. I'm gonna do a court review after I play. I'm telling you, this looks really nice. I'm actually quite surprised, so I think we're gonna get a high score at this court. Then my friend Dennis came. He actually came for another friend. He didn't know that I was playing, but I'll take another cheerleader. Competition begins. There are over 300 women playing this game. I will admit, the organizer did a great job. The reason I'm with a stranger is he contacted me when I didn't sign up to play. The organizer, he knows me, everybody knows me. He contacted me and I said, I don't have a women's doubles partner. And I said, but you know, if you find someone who also needs a partner, let me know, I'll play. And he did. So he was definitely really good at getting a lot of participation because over 300 women are playing in this city competition. Just met my partner. She's actually a graduate of my college and she's much younger than me, which is great. I will use her youth, suck her youth from her, and I'll be the old lady on the court. While I was waiting to play, I was just watching the general games and I was quite impressed with the level. Often women's competitions will have a low level because women are generally, there's not as many as male players and many are just casual players, but this seems much more intense than I was expecting. Okay, now this was super weird. The umpire, we were all speaking Chinese, and the umpire says to me in Chinese, I'm gonna speak English, so please let me know how my English is. And I was like, no, don't speak English, like, on my behalf. like that's so weird. No one's ever done that before. And I was like, no, like, I can understand Chinese, like, no problem. And I actually asked our competitors, how's your English? And they laughed. And I was really confused, but it turns out all the games were done in English because these umpires were doing a test or some sort of evaluation to be the highest level umpires, and they needed to do these games in English to practice. Then our game began. The good news was me and my partner were at about the same level. I would love a surprise, super awesome partner that could carry me, but at least I didn't feel guilty that I was dragging her down because we were at about the same level. Yay! The bad news is these were pro players. They look to be, 19, 20-year-olds who probably go to sports school and who have trained every day for the past 18 years of their life. Total credit to our opponents. I mean, obviously they killed us. They were much better than us. But they were super nice. They were no high serves, no nothing like that. So they were actually very kind and nice opponents. And we got a lot of points because they hit it into the net on the serve. So we got up to like 8 or 9. Aja said him and my friend Dennis, they were like, they won't even get to 5. So when we got past 5, they were like, wow, good. So, what can you do? All right, let's do a court review. Like most courts in China, it's like a factory warehouse building. This was in an area with a lot of factories. But they really went with the vibe, the kind of industrial vibe, even painting like the stencils with kind of the caution tape markings underneath. Nice, soft, muted on the side lighting. And each court had its own pair of lights, and they didn't share lights between courts. That's a lot of money, and it's fancy. This is an official Victor court, so all the mats and everything are real Victor products. They actually kind of cut out between the soft gray and the green court, so there's no lip. I think that's a little unnecessary. You don't actually need it. That tiny lip, it doesn't bother anybody, but it certainly is fancy, and it's a bit of a show off. And look at all the seating. All the courts were separated with nice seating in between, so really, really ample space. So all those factors together, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 shuttles, because I do think this is a really nice court. They have a really nice store out front, and it is an official Victor store, so they have official Victor stringers, you know, like certified and everything. So I'm generally very impressed with this court. I don't know in summer what the situation is like with air conditioning. Oh, I see something. Those girls thought it was so funny to be in my video. They don't know that everybody looks at me behind my videos. But anyway, there is air conditioning. Yeah, 5 out of 5. This is a nice court. They actually used to have another court. It was like upstairs in a really creepy warehouse, and it was not great. So this is a brand new court. It just opened like a few weeks ago, maybe. Like just very recently it opened. So very impressed. 5 out of 5. So I changed shirts because I'm vain like that. I like black, but it is still a Victor shirt because we have to wear Victor on court. Our second and final game, because the third team they actually withdrew, was against even younger opponents, clearly from a sports school. These were like pimply-faced teens, and of course they're better than us. This is their life's work, is playing badminton. But they weren't as good as the first team because they were younger and less experienced and made a lot more mistakes. I'm not gonna make you suffer through my game though. What I really wanna show you is the semifinals and finals, because that was like watching pro players. This was our first opponent versus our second opponent, and you can see how easy they both went on us, because now they're actually playing to win.
Oh, they play almost as good as you.
Almost. They're just laughing away at how strong our opponents were. Terrible friends. 坏的啦啦队。But the real spectacle was the finals, because there's a woman in town who is so good. She almost made the national team, but the coach said she was too short. But rumor has it the coach came back and said he regretted it, because that's how good she is, that she could have been on the world stage. And she doesn't really do competitions because it's very unfair to anyone playing against her. But she came out for this, and it was so awesome to watch. She's the one with the black hair in the white shirt and black shorts. Just kidding, they all are. She has the braided ponytail, and she's the oldest on the court. So fun time. Met a nice partner, had some fun. Our opponents were awesome, so it's always cool to play against super amazing people, even though they're playing super easy against us. Okay, that's it. See you guys next time on the court. Bye. Off to the dentist.